Hi guys, welcome. In this video, I'll be sharing the stock analysis for Qualcomm and answer these three questions. Is Qualcomm worth investing in? Is it a buy or a sell at the current price? And whether Qualcomm is trending up or down from the technical charts. Now, Qualcomm is in the hot 5G market space. They produce chipsets that enable Wi-Fi routers and mobile phones to make use of 5G networks and connectivity. As you know, 5G is a hot space right now. With that, let's dive right into the financials. I'll be using the quarterly reports in this video. The revenue has jumped by 70% from Q2 of 2020 and has hit $8.2 billion in the most recent quarter. The cost of revenue has also risen in tandem by about the same margin. The gross profit has grown sharply from $2.8 billion in Q2 of 2020 to $4.7 billion for the most recent quarter. The gross margin is very strong and is sitting at 57%. This high level of margin is a testament to the hot 5G market space, as all the other 5G players are exhibiting the similar levels of margins. The R&D investment has been rising too, but at a lower gradient compared to the big jump in the revenue and gross profit. This indicates that Qualcomm's R&D investment in previous years is now bearing fruit. Sales and marketing is also gone up a bit, but is largely flat. Qualcomm has been a profitable company and has been producing a consistent operating income. But the recent jump in revenue has bumped up the operating income from $780 million in Q2 of 2020 to $2.5 billion in the most recent quarter. The net income, after catering for other income and expenses, is looking good too at $2.4 billion. The net margin is at a healthy 29% for the most recent quarter and 35% in the previous one. The earnings per share for this quarter is $2.12. This is again another big jump from Q2 of 2020. The trailing EPS of the last 4 quarters is 5.84. The trailing EPS is a proxy for the yearly earnings per share. Qualcomm has good positive cash outflow from operations and has been growing steadily. There is a cash outflow in investing activities for the past few quarters. This is mainly due to marketable securities, as you can see a big bump up here, and the purchase of property, plants and equipment. There is also a net cash outflow in financing activities. This is mainly due to stock repurchase that you can see here in Q1 of 2020, where they made a stock repurchase of about $1.5 billion, as well as a dividend payout. All that cash outflow has eroded Qualcomm's cash position even with increasing profits. The cash position has reduced from $11.8 billion in Q4 of 2019 to $7 billion in the most recent quarter. The drop in cash holdings is evident in the quick ratio that has dropped to 0.76 from 1 in Q4 of 2019. Minimally, a quick ratio of 1 is preferred. The quick ratio measures the ability of the company to service its short-term financial obligations that need to be serviced within the next 12 months. There is a good chance that Qualcomm might have to sell its marketable securities or raise debt to service the short-term obligations. Now let's take a look at the balance sheet. Qualcomm's balance sheet has been improving rapidly in the past 2 quarters. The total assets has improved from $32 billion in Q2 of 2020 to $37 billion. The total liabilities have remained largely flat during this time at around $29 to $30 billion. Now, Qualcomm is sitting on a long-term debt of around $15 billion for the past few years. They don't seem to be paying off the debt to reduce this portion. The current low interest rates are not motivating them to do so. However, this might pull Qualcomm down should the interest rates go up in the future. The book value per share has been rising sharply and is at $6.50 currently. The book value measures the net asset value, which is total assets minus the total liabilities on a per share basis. At the current price of $129, Qualcomm is trading at a multiple of 20 times price to book. Now let's take a look at the technical analysis. Qualcomm's price has accelerated sharply since it broke out of the blue trend channel over here. The entire price acceleration can be encapsulated in the orange trend channel on the daily chart. The price has since dropped, breaking this trend channel right over here. The MACD shows a rebound is likely to take place as it has reached oversold levels. The price is also being supported at the support resistance level at 123. Now Qualcomm looks like it is going to go for a rebound for a short-term rally to 145, where there is another support resistance zone right over here. So, is Qualcomm worth investing in? It is certainly profitable and has a strong balance sheet, and the profits are on the rise on the back of a strong 5G industry. Is it worth it at current prices? At a valuation of 20 price to book and a PE of just 22, it is certainly a good value. Technically, it appears to be correcting with a likely short-term rebound. My view is Qualcomm is a great company in a great market space. They are well positioned to profit from the 5G market. It is definitely worth considering. Do subscribe to my channel if you have found this sharing useful, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I'll be doing a video on Broadcom next, or if you have any stocks that you would like me to cover, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon in that video. Meantime, do check out my other 5G stock analysis in the description box below.